and we ended up making it not even like halfway around the first lap, and you were dead.
You coughed up blood.
Give me a week.
Give me a week. Man, it feels good to finally get this podcast up and running. We've been waiting on this for a while.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
We tried to record some videos, and then we eventually got this set up, and so now we can actually make it. And now we got a fourth mic literally this morning just so we could get everyone in.
No. It'll be dope just going forward to have, like, more opportunities to have more than one person on, you know?
Yeah.
In terms of guests and stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Because
Definitely. When we were trying to do it before, like, I feel like just one guest, it puts so much pressure on the one person that's here that they have to, like, tell everything, or we have to just constantly ask them questions.
Yeah.
So when you weren't here yesterday, bro, we took the fucking table and moved it to the middle behind, and we were gonna put the mic in the middle of that couch, and
So
you
you
both were
share.
gonna be like,
Yeah,
talking
because we didn't have a mic, and we wanted to record one before I went back to dental school.
Yeah.
So it was like we were like, we don't have another one. We didn't want to just go buy a random one that didn't like match everything.
Yeah.
But then I literally bought that yesterday, and I bought it at like 4 in the afternoon. It got here at 7 this morning.
Yeah.
So you guys
That
would
wouldn't
have
been bad, bro.
you guys
No,
would've
it sounded bad.
you guys would have literally been like fucking
it was-
kissing
it
almost.
was pretty
Yeah,
good.
you guys would have both
We
been
would
like,
have to like sitting like right here, just be like, yeah, totally.
yeah, it would have been so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So we're glad we got this all set up. So I'm gonna start with you, Evan. What is the best advice or lesson you have ever received in your life that you wish you would have known when you were younger? Anything.
Or some type of advice that you would tell your younger self that you didn't know.
Right. Especially you, the guy that's learned so many lessons in his life.
Just honestly, never give up. Never stop.
It's valid.
Like, you kind of have to learn that very early on with cancer and everything. So,
yeah, I mean,
like,
1 year old, you had to start
you
learning.
gotta fight or flight. So, it's very, like,
Literally.
yeah, exactly. So, it's very motivating. Like, just thinking about that and just keep going. Yeah.
Valid. All right, Mikey, what about you?
Piece of advice. Oh, yeah. Never believe anything you hear, and only believe half of the things you see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of bold coming from the guy that gets most of his information from Instagram, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
I be knowing what's just fake and real, bro.
Yeah. No research needed.
Yeah.
Do you remember what our moms taught us? Don't read everything you read on the internet.
Don't read everything.
Don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Everything. Like I'm, believing it.
Oh
Okay.
God. All right, Scotty.
Scooter.
Well, first of all, that was a ludicrous ass statement coming from you. I like the idea behind it, but coming from you is pretty crazy. I can't lie.
How, bro?
Well,
We're not
no,
gonna
not
flame.
I live by
no.
that, bro. I live by that.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. Sure.
No, but
It's not fair.
that's
It's
fair.
not fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. No,
We'll go with
on a serious note, though, for me, though, I would say something that I've learned throughout my life, and we kind of talked about this like off camera, but like just trying to be as present as possible. I just feel like
For sure.
for me personally, and a lot of people in society, we're just trying to do so many things at once. And
Yes.
we're trying to do things to reach goals in the future that we're setting out for ourselves, but we never take the time to kind of just sit where you are and kind of realize what, like for me, I've never given myself enough time to, like right now, I'm trying to enjoy exactly what I'm doing right now rather than having so many other things on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have a lot of goals that I'm trying to accomplish in my life in the future,
Yeah.
and those are great. But if I don't take the time to appreciate what I have now or appreciate the things that I'm doing now, then everything's kind of just moves too fast almost.
It's crazy that you said that
Absolutely.
too. Because I literally, this break I have right now, I put down 2 goals. Because like I always have my dream board that I have like things I want to accomplish in the future. But my 2 goals for this break were to like be present in the moment and not do a million things. Because like low key working in NHD like made me so efficient because I was always just trying to get out as early as I could. Because no matter how early I got out, I'd still get paid till 3. So I was like, I want to get everything done as quick as I can. So like I'll even just when I get home from school, like I'll start unpacking my bag and then I'll just start doing something else to just try to get everything done so quickly. Yeah. And so like one of my goals is just to not do a million things at a time because then it feels like your brain's never resting. Like you're just always like even when I am relaxing, like it's like I'm thinking about what I'm doing next. So I never gave myself time to like relax.
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself with
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
You're almost the way I look at it's almost like if I don't take the time to stop and realize what I'm doing now, I'm not wasting days, but like every day's not guaranteed. So like
Exactly.
if I'm doing all these things now and not appreciating where I am right now and enjoying the process,
right.
tomorrow's not guaranteed. So like anything crazy could happen, and then I kind of suppressed all these other things rather than just being present in the moment. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So and I've had a huge issue with that. I've been trying to just lock in on that recently. So
yeah, it also like leads to like memories too. You know,
bro, like
thinking about back on your childhood, wishing you could go back sometimes.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean, I was trying to be present today on that basketball court when I made Mikey fall.
Yo,
Like that's Mikey heard me. Mikey heard me. Mikey heard me say I made a memory today.
He got lucky, bro.
That was so dirty.
I was trying.
That
was
was
hard and.
All right, explain your side of the story.
I had low blood sugar and I was trying.
You have low blood sugar.
I did, bro.
And there was sand on the court too, right?
There was.
Yeah.
There was a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Grains.
Off a euro is crazy.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if he came in like hezzy.
But the move didn't get me. It was me like going too hard. Like I just fell.
Yeah.
But he hit you with a euro and you bit on the euro.
That's why I fell forward, not backwards.
Okay, that's fair. Fuck, no, it's not fair.
Still fell. Still fell though.
I mean, it's true.
Bro was proposing to me.
That's fair.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
What about you? I know you kind of tied it into mine a little bit.
Yeah. So no, but you kind of said it. Like the biggest thing that I learned is like from when my mom passed away was just like tomorrow's not guaranteed, and like just really trying to appreciate the people you be around, and like just make sure like even when I had phone calls with people, like with you, with my dad, Caroline, my sister, like just making sure you say I love you, like because I like never got to say that to my mom, so like just really trying to make sure that I live every day to the fullest and like let the people I know that I care about them in case I don't get to see them again.
Yeah, no, that's valid. So another thing that we wanted to talk about was the emergence of AI. And I know for Andrew and I, it's more of a prevalent topic just because we've taken a lot more classes in the recent years.
Right.
So my question to you two guys, because you haven't really been in high school or
Evan will
college
probably
classes,
know a bit about it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
How do you think it's affecting society, and do you think it would have played a role in your development when you guys were taking classes like in high school? If there, I mean, AI was, I guess, sort of a thing. It was kind of on the back burner.
Yeah.
It wasn't
like no one knew.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't in Snapchat as your top.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
So basically, my question for you two specifically is like, how do you think it's affecting people nowadays? If it is
like
just in
on
general,
phones and all that,
just
or like,
everything. What you're just your
any
opinion on
all
it,
type of AI.
And then second part to that, like when you guys were in high school, or when we were in high school with you, do you think AI would have changed anything about
The way you
high
went
school?
through
Oh,
high school.
absolutely. I mean, you got people posting all the time. Thanks ChatGPT for finishing my papers for my bachelor's degrees and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
crazy to me, dude.
Like you have AI like readers that can read stuff too, that can see if it's like fake or if it's like AI printed, so they can see if like people are cheating. But some stuff can get by if you just tweak it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's definitely beneficial for people nowadays, I would say.
Can be very beneficial.
Same with like people making AI photos of like people and
That's
stuff
crazy.
like that, using
Yeah,
that to
the
their
deep
ability.
fakes are crazy.
You see
Like-
the AI songs?
That too.
It's like not
people,
even Drake. It's not. But it
Yes.
sounds just. It's like you don't even know.
If the AI
I feel
use,
that is so bad. That's so
Yeah.
dangerous, bro.
if
Oh,
you
yeah.
can get
In the
enough
future,
files
that
of
can be,
people's
like-
voice, you can just use it and be able to use them.
Yeah.
Bro, I
voice
mean,
as
you
AI.
guys use Spotify, right? Because I use Apple
Yeah.
Music.
I
Because
use
I know
both.
there's
I
like
use
an
Apple.
AI
Yes.
like radio host. Like Caroline showed it to me. Like that you just like
That's crazy.
it'll like just like talk to you like you're on a radio station, and it'll just like talk to you, and it'll like play songs that it'll think you like. Which is like it's not anything like bad, but it's just like so like just integrated into society now. Like it's literally your top conversation like in
What is it,
Snapchat is
the
AI.
You're-
Like you
you're
can just
definitely-
go.
You're
talk
definitely
to
gonna see
AI.
that more in society as years go on. Like,
Oh, definitely.
like stores and stuff. Like people are not gonna have as much jobs and stuff from AI.
Oh, like
I feel
self checkout.
Yeah,
Like that's
literally.
like I literally went into a store and I didn't even have to like scan it. I just put the item under this laser and it knew exactly what it was,
Yeah.
and I was out in like 5 seconds.
You'd be
Remember when
shocked
you were a
about.
kid going to stores? It was like every register was someone there. Now it's
Yep.
just like one register and then the
Yeah.
One register, one
self-checkouts.
person.
Yeah.
Well, they're slowly
that's, like,
changing
here.
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's becoming even less prevalent.
No, they're changing it to more people.
Wait,
on
wait,
More
registers
people
now.
back.
Yes.
Wait, back the fuck up. You said you went in and you put the shit under a red scanner?
Yeah, like I didn't scan
That's
it
a
though.
fucking self-checkout.
No. But like it didn't.
Like, you
I
put
didn't
the
like
item
scan
on
the
there.
barcode. Like I literally just put
You
the item
just
on.
put the item on?
Yeah, and it didn't scan a barcode. It just knew what it was.
Oh, I was gonna say it's just a fucking self-checkout. If it just you're under a red scanner, you fucking scanned a barcode. That's just a self-checkout. That's been there since 2006.
Yeah, no, it was weird. It was weird. I don't know how to explain that. You would have had to been there.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that makes sense. That makes
Target's doing like I know Target and a couple other superstores are doing like limitations where you can only have so many transactions through self checkouts now in a day.
Oh, damn.
So now they're
Oh,
opening
shit.
it. They're keeping it closed today until like 11 or 12 until the afternoon, until it's like more rush hour time. Then they'll open it for that.
That's
So, like,
smart.
They've been waiting because corporate's been more on them about keeping it closed on like making sure you're having more interactions with the customers and stuff like that.
Like give them a better experience.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta have a mixed reaction to AI, only in the sense that like
It's
I
very
used it a
dangerous.
shit ton,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's made me dumber in a way
Yeah, because you don't have to try.
because it's such like I can fall back on it. Like if I don't ever feel like doing an assignment, I don't feel like doing something, I can just rely on it and be like, "Oh, it's gonna do it for me."
Yeah.
And who the fuck wouldn't want?
Have you ever done it?
Yes.
Really? See, I never used it, but
Yeah, I used
I
it.
know people that have. Like
ChatGPT,
ChatGPT,
Gang,
just
yeah.
like write me an
Gang.
essay about this book.
Gang,
You
yes.
ever heard of Birdie?
Yes, I've used it so much.
Really? That's
So
crazy
much,
to me.
So much.
Because I know people like in dental school, they don't use it like for assignments because you can't. Because like our assignments are like
Well,
we're
yeah.
in-person tests on a computer that like has a system that can't be hacked, or at least that I know of. But like just listen, like people like even in anatomy, they'd use like AI to like just like give me an acronym for like the 12 cranial nerves or something. Like they just like it would create study material for
Yeah.
you, so it can be very beneficial. But it can also be like people like a lot of people at my school for like undergrad would like literally just use it to like write papers for them, which is like you don't learn a lot from writing a paper. Like it's kind of just like busy work, but like it's just crazy. But I know that there's a lot of systems in place that can catch AI
There's
written
some
papers.
there's some artists, bro, that'll like give a couple of words to like AI and be like, make me a song with these
Yeah, it's
words.
crazy, bro.
And then they get a whole song.
It's crazy.
made out
Dude,
of it.
that's what Mick Jenkins
like-
does.
Get the hell out of here. You don't know real rap, Andrew. You don't want to do that.
No, I'm not a hip hop head.
But like on a serious note, though, like yeah, it's helpful because it gets things done in an efficient manner, and it
Yeah.
can help
It just makes you
people.
lazy.
Yeah, bro. Like
The biggest thing for me, it's like you don't know what's real and what's not now. Like with AI.
yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Like,
It's
Exactly.
actually
Yeah.
wild.
Especially photos because it's just getting better and better.
Bro, you know what the
Like,
scariest
it's just
AI I've heard
learning
about
more
is?
and more.
Bro,
Allen Iverson.
yeah. Shout out to him if you're watching, and we know that you are. Dude, like, have you heard about the scam phone calls where they use like
Yeah,
AI
yeah.
to generate like a
Yes.
person's
That's
voice?
what-
And they're-
yeah.
like, like this grandma got called like by her
Yeah, bro.
granddaughter, and she was like, "Grandma, these people like stole me, and you need to give them this money, or else they're gonna kill me."
Yeah.
And the grandma did it, and then
Yeah.
literally like 20 minutes later, she called the granddaughter back, and she was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about."
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Insane, bro.
Like
Yeah.
me and Caroline have talked about it. We came up with a code word that like if
Oh,
I
yeah.
ask her what's the code word, like her and I have a word that so I know it's actually her talking to me. Like if
That's
it's like
smart.
a situation like
that's
that.
smart. No,
If
that's
it's a
smart.
situation
bro.
like
That's
that.
no, that's smart. That's smart. That's actually smart.
Yeah, because I'm like I'm not about to get scammed, but I need to make sure that you're okay.
No, that's smart. Actually, that's tough. I like that a lot. I would do the same
Bro
shit.
thinking.
I would do the same shit.
My sister had
He's
that. It
finally
was
using his
Woody.
head.
It was their old dog.
Don't give it out.
Oh,
What if
no.
she gets called?
They broke up,
Oh well,
Oh,
so it
that's
doesn't really
tough.
matter.
Oh, that's tough.
that's tough. Shout out to Evan's sister.
Nah, I'll be able to
Alright.
tell.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just, you can just tell.
You can just
Yeah.
tell.
No,
you just
yeah.
know, dude.
You just.
I mean,
Mikey?
I'll hear the stupidness off your guys' voice. If I don't hear it, then I know.
Stupidness. We're like they're calling you saying, "Yo, we're about to get killed." You think we're gonna be joking around?
I know,
Like,
Mikey,
yo,
I was
dude,
just
can you
gonna
just
say
like
that.
give me a quick
I know
$2,000?
damn well I ain't the first one I'm calling, bro. For money too?
That's facts. That's a fact.
We're not calling
Ain't
Mikey.
nobody calling Mikey for
No,
not a
come
dime.
on, bro. No.
That's yeah, that's a fact.
And even if you did, I'd be like, I would say some shit, and if you didn't reply in a certain way, then I would know.
That's fair. You know, Mikey just has a skill to just
I do.
know.
I
He
do.
doesn't have to do anything.
I do.
He
I
just
do.
knows.
He always knows.
You
Your
know,
brain will tell you. You'll get that feeling. You'll know.
it's a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Shout out. All right, so we'll switch topics here a little bit. So the question is, who do you guys think would be able to last the longest surviving in the woods, and how long you think you would last?
First of all, before you answer this, Mikey's gonna go on a rant and say he could last like fucking 60 years.
No.
He'll be fine in the forest.
No.
Hey,
To
I
be
be
honest-
watching. You know what I watch every day though? I watch Dual Survivalists every day, and I've learned so much. I'm not even joking, bro. I feel like
Mikey is neglecting the fact that he has diabetes and would die within like a week.
I'm taking this in consideration.
Okay,
Like
okay.
realistically, like 3 days, 4 days.
Okay, so that's valid.
Okay.
Because if I'm being honest, he would probably last the longest, in my opinion.
I agree.
I think Evan is the most like hands-on, like
I did grow up camping every summer.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I wish I camped more, but like he knows
Also-
a lot about just like
Mm.
hands-on stuff.
The only thing with those, he has infusions.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's true.
That doesn't
So
matter.
if we're playing
So if,
diabetes
like-
in the factory. he
Yeah,
also has
that's
to play
true.
medical
Well,
Unless
no.
Evan's
I
like
think no
getting
one,
chased
like-
by a bear and he's like, "Yo, just hold on one second."
Well, my infusions aren't really. So I've been immune deficient for 6 years now, since the last time I had cancer. They don't know, so I could have been immune deficient this whole time.
Mm,
So
okay.
it, like
I
I was perfectly fine. I was just getting like pneumonia and stuff like that. That's why.
Yeah, but then you'd be out in the woods with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not fine.
That's not
What are you
fine.
talking
would
about?
die. You
Well,
would
I don't
die.
have pneumonia. Everyone can get that. I've only had it a couple times.
Well, I know, but if you're out in the woods, it's not like you can go
Well,
get
yeah,
to
but
the
everyone's-
hospital, go get cured like
well,
you
yeah,
did
no
before.
shit.
Well, so then
So
that
you're
has to be
fucked.
taken considered.
So you're fucked.
No, everyone's at risk of getting pneumonia. In the
Not as
woods.
much as
No,
you.
bro.
No.
It's like guaranteed you're finna get it.
Yeah. Like your immune system just literally, you just said it, you're immune compromised. Your immune system
Actually,
cannot combat it.
If
As
we're
of
talking
right-
about survival skills, though, and we're not taking that in consideration, I feel like we probably definitely both have.
I agree.
Oh, we're living for
I agree.
life.
Yeah.
We go out there, we're
Like,
chilling.
bro, I know what plants to eat and not eat. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
Mikey knows everything.
He's gonna get the
I
wrong
do,
shrooms,
bro.
though. Oh, I got the shrooms.
Off me, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think if we're not taking the diseases into account, I think you'd last the shortest. I feel like you're the one that's like I'm definitely not like Mr.
No,
Outdoors.
Scott
I'm
wouldn't
outside
know
all
what
the
to
time,
do
but
for
like I
food.
feel like you are like you don't like
I'm
the
the
fish,
least-
you don't like the
yeah.
can, like you don't like any
No,
of that
that's true.
stuff.
No, that's
That's
true.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's
So,
facts.
You would have to turn into a beast, though, not give a fuck what you're eating.
Yeah, that's true.
Which you probably would, like in that moment.
If it was like literally like life or death, obviously, which is the situation, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to
Yeah.
adapt.
So I think of the
Yeah.
same thing. Like I don't
Yeah,
care for fish, but like if I need, that's not even like.
yeah.
Well, no,
Well,
fish are just disgusting.
Fish in the
Fish is
survival
gross.
is beautiful. That's like
Tastes
heaven
amazing.
for like survivalists and shit.
Yeah, it tastes
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Well, yeah,
It's
dinner,
like
bro.
gold.
That's-
It's like
but I can
Motherfuckers
never.
be eating walnuts, bro. Like bark off the tree and shit to survive. That shit's
Yeah.
All right, realistically though, what are the 3 items you would take to,
Three
to
items?
survive the longest?
Alexis Texas.
Are we not?
Shout out to Scott, old YouTube podcast if you knew it.
Are we like considering like my diabetes and stuff? Then I would have to bring insulin.
Yeah.
We'll allow you just to have insulin.
you always have it on. you.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Sure.
could probably
You know
last-
what? No,
I could probably
your
last, like, a
type
week
1
without-
diabetes is cured. That's what
word.
I give you.
Word, thank you, Andrew.
Thanks. Yeah.
Three things. Some. Ooh, that's tough. Come back to me. I have to think
Okay.
about that.
All right, you dog.
All right,
Flint and steel.
Flint and okay, that's
Yeah.
smart.
Okay. A sharp knife, like a nice combat knife or something like that, with probably like a 12-inch blade.
Okay.
And the last one, like a 45-foot long paracord, probably 4-inch long, 4-inch thick.
A what?
A 45 long paracord, 4-inch thick,
I don't know what that
like
is.
a bundle of paracord.
What's a
You
paracord?
could just
Like-
you can make a fucking house.
It's like
out of it.
strong
You could use
cord,
it for
like
anything.
strong.
Like cord
yeah.
to like tie sticks together to like
yeah,
make a shell. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So those two.
See, I don't even know what that was. Wouldn't last long.
Go ahead.
If I'm being honest, I definitely like. I'd have to bring like flint and steel or something to create fire. I would.
Yeah.
I'd low key bring like a. I'd want to bring a crossbow, but I would like probably shoot myself with it because I just don't know how to use it right now. But so because like a knife would last you only so
A bow
long.
and arrow would be better than a crossbow.
Well, yeah, but I also like I'd try to shoot at him at the camera and I'd hit
Oh.
Scott. Like,
And
It's
Like,
actually
I'd
not
be
that
so
hard,
bad.
bro. I did
I'd
archery
be
when I was
terrible.
little.
Yeah,
It's fun, bro.
but like
I
that's the
learned
thing.
in
It's like a
eighth
knife
grade.
would get so dull. So like I need to bring like a knife that would like have like a self sharpening kit with
Nah,
it.
you're
She's
thinking-
a rock.
Bring
you're
a
thinking
machete,
too
bro.
much.
Just bring
Bro,
a
a
machete.
dull
Still
knife-
get
a dull
dull.
knife will do the trick in like, a
Exactly.
survival thing.
A what?
If you
Like,
push
even a
hard
dull
enough
knife.
with
Like,
a,
if you have a knife, bro, that's
you're
I
gonna
guess.
kill it.
So yeah, I guess I'll copy you with the flint and steel and a knife.
I should have won last. I
But
guess.
then what I'd bring is one of those like, not a gun, because I'd run out of ammo way too quickly. Shout out to Adam behind the camera. He was the one that suggested the gun. I'd probably bring like
not
one of those
bring-
little like water things that you could stick into any water source to drink water,
Yes,
and it would clean it for me. Like
Filter.
if it would it's like a
Okay.
survival straw.
Or you can get
'Cause, like,
alkaline pills.
We're talking about
Although
food. Like
Yeah.
you'll
You
die
know-
much faster from not drinking
You know,
water
moss
than not having
will
food.
filter like water. Like you could just drink water straight out moss.
Yes, but it doesn't
That
give
is-
you 100% clarity.
That
And-
It's
one
like
does, because
it gives you a life for. It's like like if you can't make a fire and boil that water that you should do, then do it. But you shouldn't
Like-
risk yourself more getting sick.
no,
for a little bit
I
of
agree,
water.
I agree. But the stuff in the moss, I don't know. what
No,
it's
yeah,
called,
it
but
does.
It purifies
Yeah,
the water itself.
But like it doesn't 100%
Yeah,
purify. it,
because
and you
there's
still have a slight-
microorganisms that'll get through. That
Exactly.
could really
you still
mess
have
you up.
slight
I
chance, and if
I
it's
don't
not
think so.
worth that little bit of water you're gonna get, it's
I
not
don't
worth
think it
doing.
would.
Where'd you learn that from?
Where'd you learn that from?
Dual survivalist.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Like,
fair.
Is that like a
they
YouTube
literally said
channel?
that.
Is that a YouTube
no,
channel?
No, it's just a
TV show?
yeah.
Okay.
That's real. That's real.
All right.
Scooter.
Flint and steel, obviously, bro. That's essential. You have to make fires. I would take
Two
a.
sticks, bro. You do this
mean,
wooden stick thing.
You're already gonna have limited energy though,
That's true.
from
Yeah,
without
that's
eating.
true.
So, for me personally, I just know I wouldn't want to expend. I would try to save as much energy as I possibly could. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's just me personally. So I would do flint and steel for sure. I would do a machete.
Okay.
I liked yours thinking outside of the box a little bit. That was a good one. Ooh, for my third item, bro. Oh man, that's tough, dude.
Yeah, I know it's.
No, it's
I'm
tough,
still
bro.
even thinking.
Honestly, it's gonna sound crazy, but some type of tarp.
That's valid.
No, yeah.
Because if I'm in a cold area, a tarp's gonna
At least
release a
protect
little.
you
somewhat
somewhat from
you're
the water
still
and the
fucking
sun.
freezing.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
definitely
yes.
surviving more than you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh? You said what?
You know, there's like natural ways to like,
No,
Have
of
a
course.
tarp,
No,
I'm
of course.
saying.
No, of course. Yeah, of course.
like you could dead ass make like a TP, put like big branches over it and shit. Like, you'd be.
You could, but you don't think you understand how like little
Like-
energy you're gonna have, bro.
I
Without eating for
understand,
days.
I
Without eating for
understand.
days.
I know.
All right. Well, you know, you
I-
said what? Let's
I'm
let's
pretty
finally hear what Mikey has
Yeah,
to say.
come
You've
on,
had
Mikey.
enough time. I mean, you're
definitely-
probably gonna go flint and steel with
No.
a knife. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's-
Not flint and steel. I would do knife, but
Okay.
I forget what it's called. But it's some shit that like, you know what a dip can looks like.
mm-hmm.
It's like some shit that like it looks like a dip can,
Right.
but like if you put it in a fire,
Yeah.
like while it's covered,
Yeah.
the stuff inside will always like be able to light.
Okay.
So like,
So it's
I would bring-
reusable.
Yeah, like it's I don't know if it's like
So you never run out.
you have like a can full of it and you just use a little bit to start a fire.
But it runs out after a while, though. So why
No,
wouldn't you
start
use
a fire? Well, that's all you need to start it.
Oh, yeah, it's
and you
just
start
a-
building up on the fire.
So say
No, I
we-
mean, to be honest, we also said flint and steel. Flint and steel will run out. Like
That's
every time you use it, it wears
Yeah,
itself down
yeah,
a little
no, it
bit.
does,
So
it
I guess
does.
I can see where he's coming from.
okay,
But keep going.
keep going.
So those two.
That was two,
Yeah.
and then three.
I still don't have a third.
Third one's a hard
Like,
one.
Third would probably be like
You want a lot of things, but it's just like what?
I'm thinking because like he said like tarp and stuff, but I'm thinking in my head like I could do something like in the woods to make a tarp or something.
So,
Right.
yeah, no, that's
I
valid.
would probably do a blanket just in case if the fire wouldn't start, because that's the most important thing in the survival. Is
Yeah,
having a
staying
fire.
warm.
Yeah.
That's valid.
So,
Like a sleeping bag or something.
yeah, it also depends where we are. You know?
That's
Well, yeah.
why- That's why I was saying it, because a tarp can be it's a dual use, bro.
Yeah.
It keeps away wind. Obviously, like it's not gonna do its job of keeping you either completely cool if it's hot as fuck, or keeping you hot if it's
Yeah.
cold as shit. But like,
Right.
it's gonna do more than. I mean, like you said, you made a good point. You could naturally make that, but like it has dual use for hot or cold.
I mean,
Right.
if we're in the winter, I'm getting a NASA thermal blanket instead of the rope.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
you can't. But
Nice.
this is like general question, so you can't just choose like, oh, I'm in a cold, I'm doing.
No,
this.
I know,
So-
I'm just saying.
So if are you still sticking with the paracord, even though it's a general question?
No, I'll go with the thermal blanket.
Okay. Yeah, because that has more use.
Because
Yeah.
there's twigs you could use instead of
Exactly, yeah.
like certain type of sticks.
Yeah, or like vine or something.
Yeah, vine literally. Yeah.
Bro, have you guys seen that show Naked and Afraid?
Yeah, that's
I've heard of
Yeah.
it.
I've heard
See,
of it.
like
I've
'cause
heard of it.
I
I've
love
never
those
watched
shows,
it.
bro. I love those shows, but Naked and Afraid's goofy.
Yeah.
Dude.
They be like over dramatic about it and shit too.
Well, yeah, it's
Dual
a TV show.
Survivalist is where it's at, bro.
But
You'll learn
dude,
so
I was
much.
hearing it on the radio. So there was this guy that like went and then had to leave because like I can't even remember what it was now. He got like a tick went into like the urethra of his penis, and he had to leave the show for it, and then he came back, and it happened again. And I was like, bro, you did like it's time to chalk it up and move on. Like, there's a different way to make money here.
Bro, hell no. That's the hole, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah, bro.
Bro, I heard
That's
that
not-
blew my mind. I was like, that guy needs to find a new way to make money.
Yeah.
God damn.
Because like,
Someone's selling
they're
that,
out
dude.
there. They're out there for like 6 months.
There was
Like
a
the
guy-
show lasts
yeah, it's
forever.
crazy.
It's
There
like
was
the
a guy
last
on
one
that
standing.
There was a guy on that show where they
Mhm.
were like, the whole production team was asking them to like make it look harder than it is, and the guy was like, "This is so easy. Like I could." He was explaining like this felt like paradise. It felt like a vacation going to that naked and afraid. While everyone else was like struggling and shit, it was so easy for this guy. It
Did
was
he end
just
up
funny.
winning?
Yeah, he won. Or like I'm assuming.
I don't know.
You would know him if I showed you him. His name's like Brian something. But I feel like you'd probably know him if I showed you.
I got you. Did you guys ever watch that show? I can't remember his name now. It's like Bear Grizzly or something.
Oh yeah.
He was like a survival guy. It was
Yeah.
probably close to what.
Australian guy?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was out in the woods and would like just live
Yeah.
out there. Like
Yeah.
I used to love watching those survival shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I know
Or,
one
like
of them
just
is,
nature
like, fake.
shows.
One of them is fake. One of them, because like he was recording and he was like, "We're in the desert right now," and then some like kid went to the same place, bro. Recorded behind the guy, and it was just like a busy ass road and shit. The dude tried to make it seem like he was in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, bro.
I mean, hey, that's television. They do be lying.
It's true.
Man.
So we had a huge debate like 2 days or
It was yesterday.
yesterday. So obviously you play golf.
Sorry. yeah.
You play golf as frequently as you can.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I played in college for my senior year, and then now that I'm in dental school, I haven't been playing as much. But like this summer, I'm hoping to play some more.
Mikey said that he'd be willing to bet that for
I didn't say bet.
you
I
did.
didn't say bet. Did I?
You did.
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did.
You did.
And then you
Yeah.
took it back and you were like, "Oh well, I'd have to see myself play once or twice then."
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me a week. I got you, Andy.
So now it's a week. So now it's a week. So now it's a week.
Nah, give me a week of
It was
playing.
first game, never playing. You're gonna beat him. Then it was give me 1 or 2 games. Now it's a week.
Well, just give me a little experience. I got you. One game, fine.
So
You
was
said
it one
right on
game,
the
2
spot.
games, or a fucking week?
First
Pick
of all,
one. Pick one here, buddy.
it's not a game. It's a round.
Around.
Are we playing 9 or 18?
18 for sure.
Oh my god, you have the
Mikey,
stamina to play 18?
Mikey,
Big cock.
you'd have to
Bro,
buy
it's
like
golf. It's
Bro.
golf. What do you mean?
that, dude.
Stamina.
Golf's the hardest sport in the world.
No, I said.
And you
I
can't
said-
tell
no,
me-
I said stamina. I said stamina.
Oh, stamina. Yeah, I'm talking about
I
like to
think
get
all
really
playing
good at.
stamina.
Stamina golf is the easiest sport in the world. It's not super tiring unless you
It's-
walk 18, because then it's like
Nah, I'm
like
just-
actually walking 18 is like 5 miles. Like it's and you're carrying a bag on your back, so it's like it can be a good workout.
But you got
But then you have
golf cart.
what?
a golf cart.
Well, you can, but like I'm saying, if you didn't,
Do you have to pay money? Do you-
Yeah.
it's extra money to
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
golf
Oh,
cart.
that's-
Yeah, it's actually
you-
like $40 to get a golf
Do
cart.
you agree that golf is the hardest sport?
No.
To get good at, not stamina.
No,
To get good at.
I
What do you think
totally
is?
disagree. The hardest sport to get good at?
He's gonna say like fucking cricket or
No,
crochet or something.
that ass. Like I'm not just saying this because I played it.
Baseball.
I would say baseball. Yeah.
See,
I-
that's
I-
up there. That's up there.
I agree that baseball is up there for sure.
But I've played both baseball and golf, and I'm telling you, golf goes away like that. Like, you cannot play for a month, and you can go from being really good to really bad real quick. Baseball, I could always pick up a baseball and get right back into it.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Because, like, the thing is like,
Sure.
ideally think about it. Like, golf, you're swinging a club to hit a ball that's not moving. Baseball, you're hitting a ball that's moving at you, so it's that aspect.
Yeah.
But golf is far more precise than baseball.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree
like
with
you-
that. I agree with
the
that.
distance is longer.
Well, yeah,
So much
it's some
longer.
holes can
never-
be 600
the wind
yards.
could be different every day.
Yeah,
Like,
and like
Yeah.
the actual, so the club face is like literally like that big, and hitting it, the difference between like here and here can be the difference between like 60, 70 yards.
that's why I was like, give me like a game if you get.
You're not gonna pick
realistically, a
up
week-
golf in a
no,
week.
No.
No.
I'm
saying,
telling
like,
you right
the,
now.
the just getting it on target swinging, because that's
It
would
will
be my
take
only thing missing.
far longer than a week. It takes people years to get to like hit it on target. Years, I'm telling you. Like I will.
There's no way you genuinely think you're gonna beat him with a week's worth of golfing practice.
I mean, we're talking to Mikey here. Mikey
I mean,
literally
bro,
thinks
I'm
that he could
wild.
beat
I'm
up.
just confident that I would.
Oh, that's-
Mikey's confidence
that's
is like the type of confidence people need in this world, but like less, because his is like too
Say
high.
they toned
No,
down.
you're like borderline delusional.
No.
Mikey, you thought that you'd be able to fight and like beat a woman MMA fighter.
What I said was, there's one MMA fighter that's a woman that I could probably beat. Yes.
That's crazy, dude.
That's not the point.
I can fight.
That's not
That's
not what we're talking about.
But
here.
so what is your
But
what is
that's kinda
your
what he
reasoning
talks
behind like being? I'm not taking sides or anything. But what is the main reason behind you thinking that you could beat him with one?
There is no. I just think I could beat him. I don't know. That's just me.
So you're just so confident in yourself.
Yes.
You know what? I can respect it. I strongly disagree with you. I mean,
That's
if
fine,
you watch
that's fine.
if you watch my YouTube golf videos, I mean, I'm not great right now. My golf swing's pretty poop. But like, you can ask Evan. He went yesterday and he's gone and played a couple times. There was a couple swings and misses is generous, but he missed the golf ball. And those count.
Yeah.
Those count.
Watching all your golf.
Yeah, you do.
terrible.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out Andrew Champagne _ go subscribe.
So.
But yeah, no, it's so much harder than you
I was
think.
able to get like 3, I think, out of like 25.
Yeah, to like hit them,
actually
like
Yeah,
the way
to
towards
actually
the way you
like
want to.
fly 100 yards.
Yeah, it's hard. Like
or still,
it's really, really hard. There's a reason why like people will like so many people dislike golf because it's so hard.
Yeah.
So you've had a history of arguments between you guys, and you're 0 for 1 right now.
I'm 0 for 1?
Yeah,
On what?
on bets with Andrew.
That's true.
What?
The bet where you said you thought you could beat me in a mile race, and we ended up
Oh.
making it not even like
Bro.
halfway around the first lap, and you were dead.
You coughed up blood.
Give me a week.
Actually, I will say though, you've been running on the treadmill now, which is good.
That's true.
I'm proud of you
You
for
didn't
it.
believe me when I told you I ran like 650 something.
I still don't.
I still don't.
And
I took a picture and sent it
No,
to you.
it said 8 minutes on it.
Mikey definitely had
Okay.
like set it to the speed to get to 650, jumped on the treadmill, went around by itself.
Hell no. Hell no. Nah, I don't
Yeah,
do
no,
it. There's no
yeah.
point in doing it.
No, the one you sent me, it was like a little over 8, which is good.
That was the first one I did.
Yeah, you didn't send me anyone that was under. That was the only one you sent me.
I sent it.
You sent me. I didn't look at the time when I sent it, but I don't think you sent me a 650. Like I think you just sent me it because you were like at the Y, just
Yeah.
running or something. But
So
like,
basically, what I'm saying is history isn't in your favor. You're 0 1 right now.
On one, that's fine.
That's fine.
LeBron was down 0-3.
He was down. Yeah, and he lost. No one's ever came back.
yeah,
from
I don't know
0-3.
what you were. He was down 3-1, maybe.
down 3-1.
Oh, 3-1. Oh, what's 3-1?
I don't
He's
know.
down 3-1.
He was
Yeah.
down 0-3 and lost. So if you're LeBron and you're down 0-3, yeah, you're
Hey,
gonna lose.
Hey, 0-1, we just need to get. Yeah, we just need to get.
Yeah.
The math wasn't adding up, so he just said fucking the 0-1. Yeah. Yeah, the math wasn't mathing up there.
He lost confidence mid sentence.
The wires weren't connected.
But yeah, no. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you ever want to go play me in golf, just say the word and I'll go play you.
I'm done.
I won't
That's
even
hard.
put money on it because I like you so much that I just won't embarrass you like that. Like I just wanna give you a
I
piece
wouldn't
of
even
humble
put money
pie.
on it either.
Of
It's my
course you
first
wouldn't.
time playing.
So, what?
It's my first time playing.
But if you know you're gonna win, then
I don't know I'm gonna win. I'm confident I'll win.
So like after, so you said you could play me once, and then you think the next time you'd be able to get me?
I would not like. After the first game, I would pick some things up.
Round.
After a week of playing golf, I feel like. Yeah.
So if I brought you out once, and then I like told Trevor like just give you a bucket of balls so you could go hit. You don't even have to go out to the course. You can just practice hitting golf balls for a week, and then I came back for a weekend to play you. You'd put money on beating me.
I wouldn't put money up.
oh yeah,
Now you wouldn't put money up.
Well, I don't like putting money up on bets and stuff.
Well, because you lose.
I'm always like optimistic. Like
You're
is that what-
optimistic,
yeah.
but then like
So
in the
you're
back
like-
of your mind,
so
you're
you're
like, I
like-
think
so
I'm
you're
actually gonna lose.
delusionally confident. But then when it comes to making the bet, you're like, nah, I'm insecure.
Nah, I'm just
Yes.
like
Yes.
I'm more of like I can't bet money, bro.
Well, it's because he's lost so much money to you.
I'll bet like
Like that dollar today, like
Actually, yeah,
21
actually,
you got
20
my
to 1
Zelle
odds.
Cash App, send that bitch over.
Yeah.
Send that bitch over. Actually, yeah, think you about it. What? Give me that.
All right, bro.
Give me 100 pennies.
I'll pay for your next 12. I got you.
Pay for your
That's
next
gotcha.
hole. But yeah, no, I love you, man. But yes, your confidence
love
is
you, man.
your
I love you, but
your
yes, it's
confidence
so
is
good.
out of this world.
Hey man, if you don't got it, then you don't got it, man.
Hey, it's better to be confident in yourself than not to.
It's true.
But yours
It's
is
better to be. You know what I was gonna say.
no. Say it.
No.
See,
No.
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 I'm so lost right now.
What'd you say?
He said it, he just goes, it's better to be, and then just stop talking.
He caught it. I know he caught it. Adam probably caught it.
What, am I missing something here?
You are. No.
Are you, just tell me after the podcast.
Before the Mexican restaurant.
Wait.
Remember the dude that he yelled out the window to? That was crazy. That's good.
Bro, he yells it. We're driving by, and he's like,
The
bro.
dude just
He's like,
stares.
bro, I gotta get away.
Dude,
He's like, bro, did he just go into Hermanos? Like, that. I'm so glad you picked that one. That's hilarious. That's some Mikey ass shit right there.
All right.
Okay. Now on a different topic. So our friend group has talked about this a lot, how like the United States right now, Evan, get off your goddamn phone. This is
I'm
important.
not even on that.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see
that
it.
was a crazy accusation.
I couldn't see him. I just see him like this.
What are you, fucking military sergeant?
Damn right. Captain Champagne.
Runs in the blood.
But anyways, so the question is, like, because we've talked about this a lot, like how the United States is in a pretty rough spot right now, like with our political, with our food, with all of it going on. Would you, if money wasn't in, like, you had the money to leave the U.S., would you leave the U.S.?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't like our government.
Why?
Because I just feel like it's scammy, schemy.
Okay. Where would you
they
go?
don't actually care for their people. I'd want to go to Canada.
Canada? What part?
Canada or Alaska, but I don't know,
Alaska's a part of the U.S.
That was
crazy. No, I'm saying, but like Alaska's like far away from like our government. Like
So you wouldn't
Alaska.
leave the U.S.
Well,
You'd leave like the main United States.
I want to go off grid. In Alaska,
There you
you can
go.
do that. Like a lot of places in Alaska.
Okay,
You go off grid.
just don't say that if you could leave the United States, because that's still the United States. But
Okay.
I see what you're thinking, but
that's still the same governing body though.
it is the same governing
No, but
body.
You
you
be
can be
off the
off
grid,
grid.
like you're
No, you-
fucking like
I don't
not
know.
attached to the U.S.
I'm not saying
so, like,
Alaska's off grid. I'm saying you can be off grid in Alaska.
where?
There's off
I
grid
mean,
places.
Alaska's
Look it up.
massive, and there's a
You can
lot
look
of
it
like.
up right now. There's off
But
grid.
it doesn't change the governing body that oversees all of Alaska.
That-
You know what
true.
off grid means? You're not governed by anybody.
Well, no, off grid means
like
nobody
no-
knows where you are.
No, that's like more of the saying of off grid. Like the true definition of living off grid is not being governed.
Adam, can you pull out your phone real quick and look up the definition of off grid? Because
You do realize, if you're in a United States state, you're governed the same way that anyone else.
it's under the same government. You just
It doesn't
might not
change.
like. You're not in like the main part of the United States. You're like away from it, so like you're not like in the big part where the government is, but they still control you.
Yeah, so that literally makes
All right,
sense.
go ahead.
It says not using or depending on public utilities, especially the supply of electricity. Another definition is.
What do you mean
without-
exactly?
What do you mean
That's
exactly?
not being
That's
governed by your government.
So, jeez, that was loud. So basically, for you guys that didn't hear, it was like basically off grid means like you're not using like electricity, water, like you're getting your own stuff, like
local
nobody's providing it all to
Storage
you.
or something like that.
Yeah.
You're naturally
Yeah.
living like more of a primitive way.
Yes.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're not being
You-
governed by the same government.
Gang, you're not governed when you live that way off the grid. There's places in Alaska you could go that's off grid.
Yes.
So
Just 'cause
there's
you're not
places you
paying
could
for
just go and
utilities
allow-
doesn't mean you're not getting governed by the U.S.
Gang.
I see what he's saying in that like nobody's around you, so nobody's telling you what to do.
Is
But
that what you mean? Is that what you
technically-
mean?
No, that's not what I
Okay,
mean.
then you're
Then
wait. What are you
makes no-
talking about?
That makes no sense.
You can't just be like, well, I'm in Alaska and I'm off grid, so I don't have to follow
I'm not-
whatever you tell me to do.
No,
United
there's
States
certain places,
government.
though that you can, and there's like that.
Where?
There's no laws and shit.
Where?
And I don't know, in Alaska somewhere.
Okay.
There's plenty of places other than Alaska too where you live off grid.
Well, I know. That's why I was hoping you'd say that, not in the United States. Like Canada, great idea. I mean, they have their own government. I'm not exactly sure how their government differs from ours and how, like, their rules and
Doing
stuff.
good right now.
But I know a lot of people have talked about leaving to go to Canada.
Mm.
So, what part of Canada?
My family has land in Canada.
No. Fuck the Canada shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? If you are in the U.S., you're getting governed by the United States of America.
What does
Regardless if you're not using
what
utilities
does
and you're living
what
naturally.
does govern mean to you? being
You
governed.
do realize if you're living off grid
no,
in
just
Alaska,
answer.
you still have laws
What
to
does
abide
govern? What does being governed governed by the
by. You
government?
have to follow the same rules that everyone else does when you're in the same country. Just living off grid,
Gang.
you don't have.
Well, that's
there's
not
still-
necessarily true because some
Well,
states,
I
like
know, I know,
in the
state
United
by- I know,
States, state by
yes,
state have
yes,
different laws.
But I'm saying like it's the same governing body. Just because you live off grid in Alaska doesn't mean you don't have
There's
to.
no
there's
off grid. There's no police. There's no like fishing game. You could. There's no like. That's what I mean by off grid, bro.
Unless they find you.
Well, yeah, unless they find you.
You're not
I mean,
governed.
you could. Well,
By any
Until they
rules or
find you.
anything.
Until they find
well,
you.
yeah. If you're all out,
You're
all
looking at
alone
me
in the
like
middle
that,
of nowhere by yourself, you technically don't have to follow anything. But if someone finds you, you have to follow.
No.
Yes.
No. So a cop can just pull up to you and you just like
He
kill him,
can't.
and then you just won't get in trouble for it.
There's places in Alaska where there's no cops at all. Like they don't even.
The cops don't go there.
Yes.
That's
There's
interesting.
there's a TV show you can watch, and they're doing that on the show. They're living off grid. No police.
So there's
no
cameras
nothing.
there, but they're off grid.
Yeah, because it's being filmed for the show. It's showing how people live off
the-
grid.
So they're showing exactly their location and like where they are, but you still think they're off grid.
What do you mean? Exactly.
The show is literally showing where they are
Yes.
to the United States. So how are
They're
you
in
off
Alaska,
grid
too,
if
the
you're
show.
broadcasting
Literally the
where
show.
you are?
Literally, the show is in Alaska. And
I
it's
know,
off
I
grid.
know, but I'm saying, how are you off grid if you're literally broadcasting where you are to everyone in the United States?
Gang, they're filming it, and then they're coming back to wherever the production team is, and then they put it out for an episode.
And then they move away from where they were, or they just stay there.
No, it's not the people living off grid aren't the ones filming it. It's a TV show. They're being
My
filmed.
God.
Oh my god, dude. I know they're being filmed, Mikey. I'm saying,
So what do
are
you-
they gonna like stay there and then people will just like know where they are?
What do
Because
you?
they're filming where they are.
Yeah.
Like people can
Yeah.
find where
Okay,
you
okay,
are.
So, all right.
So then you're no longer off grid if
What-
everyone knows
what
where you
people?
are. What do you mean, what people? The people that are being filmed.
You're saying
The people that are being filmed, if they're on
Yeah.
film, people can see where they are, and they'll like have a location on there, and then people
Oh.
watching it will know where they are.
no? It'll say like Alaska, but it won't give an exact location. Like they'll just
Okay.
say they're in Alaska, somewhere off grid.
Okay, but I
'Cause
mean,
there is no. You can't have an exact location off grid. There's no location. It's
well,
not.
you know,
Well,
people
It's
that's
not
could,
on
yeah.
the
people,
maps. type
There's
shit.
a longitude, latitude.
yeah,
you
longitude,
always do.
latitude, or you
Yeah,
could just
if you
like
wanna get
see.
military with it.
You could, look through satellites and see like where they are location wise, and see what's around them and what was in the videos. I'm not saying people would, but you could.
Dang, you know how hard that would be. Like,
Oh,
someone would
really?
have to live off grid themselves.
What's that guy's name?
To,
Geo-
like, know where that place is.
What's that geo guy that literally can spot the
Oh
exact?
no, yeah, there's some weird people on TikTok that'll like see
Yep.
those pictures. Have you seen that?
What?
They'll like see like a pic, like so it shows like a picture
So it's
of anywhere in the
geocaching.
world,
Oh,
and you have to like drop a
yes.
pin
Yeah.
on where it is, and he's like within like 10 miles, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah.
Like that looks like Concord, New Hampshire.
Sounds like me. He just knows.
But just
Yeah.
but just because
One
you
week.
live off grid in that spot doesn't mean you don't
Yes.
have laws to abide by.
Yes.
yes, it does.
You know it doesn't.
Yes, it
Oh
does.
my God.
So if you
The
kill
off
someone,
grid. The off
so if
grid.
you go and shoot me and we're both living off grid,
if you come on my.
I'm not talking about that. I said if you go and kill someone, that you're still
That's killing, bro. That's totally different law. Killing anyone
You
is
just
illegal
said-
everywhere.
Not
where?
necessarily.
Legal, no. Illegal where?
It's illegal everywhere.
Yes.
I don't know if it's illegal in all
Bro,
countries.
I'm not talking about like those type of laws, those type of crimes. And
so what
stuff.
type of laws are you
I'm
talking about?
talking about like fishing in the rivers, like being governed like by
Petty
your state
crimes.
or something. Like you're not governed by your state. Like you don't have to abide by those type of rules to live. Like you could go get your own water from the river and not have to deal with like people telling you that's not allowed and shit. You can swim in certain like lakes and ponds.
Well, yeah,
no
if you're on your own
restrictions,
land, you
like-
don't have to follow the rules because you own the land, so you get to do what you want with
But
your
what
land.
I'm saying is, there's no one out there to tell you like this is off limits.
Okay.
And wouldn't that be governed? That would be being governed.
I mean, if there's, it's just like
What
open-
you'd be doing is still illegal. There's just no one there to tell you it's not illegal.
No, it's not.
It is.
I'm telling you, it's not
How are you telling me?
because I know.
How?
Because I know.
How?
you know, because he's
I've
been
learned
there.
it.
He's
You learned it
learned
where?
Where did you learn it?
Because I grew up in the United States of America, and
Oh,
every
not in
single
a
state.
not an off-grid place. I'm talking about.
You haven't lived
So
there
you-
either. So
you
how
know-
would you
No,
know?
no, but I'm just saying. How do you know?
So
I
then,
know-
so then it cancels both of our arguments.
How do you know? How do you know that?
I know from a TV show. They tell you.
Oh, okay.
They tell
So
you.
something that was produced by the United States of America.
Gang, you. They literally tell you, bro. Like I don't know why we're debating here, bro.
So someone,
This is ridiculous.
someone
This is a
told you on a
ridiculous
TV
debate.
show that it is a very ridiculous debate. You're right.
It is,
It's
bro.
very
The fact you
ridiculous.
don't like know that just blows my
The
mind.
fact that Mikey gets all of his information from Instagram, YouTube, and TV blows my mind.
But
Never once.
they're-
I bet
they're
never once.
telling
I bet you
you
don't even know what Google Scholar is.
Google what? Google what? What is it?
Are you kidding me?
What is it?
Google
what?
Scholar.
What's that?
That's where pretty much everyone that's ever like had to do any type of research publishes their work. Like you can look up like any type of research paper. You read the paper, make sure they have the legit credentials and like it's legit work. So you could like put it in like a paper for like a college assignment or a high school assignment.
Okay.
Not like a Wikipedia page where someone could go type up.
So what?
You
about
can live off grid in Alaska and nobody will say a thing.
Okay, what about that?
So those are like
Google Scholar?
facts. Those are
Okay.
fact based. They've been checked. What you
Okay.
just talked about is social media, all of which does not require any type of facts. It can be all opinion based and it can be skewed any way
Alright, so they're-
that the people that
yeah,
are portraying
you're
it
right.
want it to
They're
be
on
shown.
TV just lying up there at fucking Yahoo. Yeah.
I mean, you could easily do
You
that.
literally just said a TV show. Like, what was the name of it? We talked about the survival show.
Oh yeah, the
Name
survival
of it.
show,
Yeah,
the
you
one
said
where you
it's
said like he was like,
You could tell it was fake. Before
But you
even
just
looking at
said
that.
it's a TV show. Why would they be lying?
yeah, why
Yeah.
you wouldn't just go
Oh my
on
God,
and say
that's- You fucking
You
snitched
just
on
ran
yourself.
yourself
You
in a
snitched on
corner.
yourself,
I
bro.
didn't.
It's on video too.
Bro, if you watch the
Go
show,
back,
you'll
Mikey,
be,
we'll-
you'll be able to
like,
tell
Mikey.
if someone's lying or not.
Run it back.
Like if you
Run it
really
back.
watch it.
On
I'm
the
back.
back.
On everything. If you watch the show,
You go to the
I'll
next
give you the
person.
show.
No,
I'm not saying it's not.
I'm
pretty
gonna give you
close.
the show. You're gonna look stupid.
No,
bro,
I'm
telling
not
you.
saying. I didn't say that it wasn't.
Wait,
fake.
this whole debate, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna look stupid.
Didn't say it's fake.
Oh,
I didn't say
yeah.
the show that you said was fake was not fake. I'm just saying you can't say a show is fake and then you
You-
say, but it's on
but-
TV. It's they wouldn't tell a lie. You got to pick one. You can't.
I'm saying telling a lie about like location and stuff like that's you can't lie about that. What do you?
You easily could lie about it. You literally just said the guy lied about his location. He was like, I'm in a desert. And then the guy
Saying
went and
they're-
filmed and
they're
it was a
filming,
highway.
They're filming the whole area. It's obviously Alaska, and they're off grid. There's no.
Do you know
one
what
around
Alaska
for
looks
miles.
like?
Yes,
You been there?
You been there.
never been there, but you could
So
look
you know
up
what it looks like.
online what Alaska looks like.
Okay,
guys-
but what if they're not?
Parts.
Are you serious? There's parts of New Hampshire that looks vastly different than other parts of New Hampshire. It's not like there's one type of area in Alaska.
You could obviously tell they're in Alaska, bro. You can tell
Okay.
by just the trees.
All right, so we've been on this for too long. We're beating a dead bush here. Evan, the question's to you. Would you
No,
leave the United States if you
wouldn't.
could? Why not?
Who's still on
Because
this question?
Well, yeah, because we only talked to you.
There's fucking two. There was two issues with the whole thing.
Bro.
But anyway, so Evan, so you wouldn't
No.
leave. Why?
I gotta stay near Boston Children's.
Why?
Because I got another medical issue going on, you know.
You
So
know,
I gotta be with my doctor.
yeah, be with my
I
doctor.
answered that.
Yeah.
No, it's valid.
But no, yeah. I mean, I would definitely move back to New Hampshire than Mass. I would say
Me
that.
too, if I could.
Particularly don't care for Mass anymore. I think it's just mainly living in a city. It's just always listening to sirens going by or loud noises and shit
Yeah,
like that.
Mass is just more busy.
And people are just blasting music, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, but I will say in Mass defense, not all of Mass is city,
Oh,
But,
yeah,
like-
no, absolutely.
but like a lot of it is.
you got a lot of beautiful towns there that are just like nice suburb towns.
But
and stuff.
everyone you know is from New Hampshire. Like everyone you want to be
Exactly.
around is in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
See, Mikey, short and sweet. No debating. needed.
Yeah, I kept
That's
it
what
short
I-
and sweet. Y'all the ones that made it long.
Okay.
Y'all were like,
Alright,
alright,
all
alright.
Go, go,
Scott,
go.
Scott Lampron
If
with
we
this
start
beautiful
another
expression on
debate.
his face.
You said what?
No, no, no.
You can go watch the video back. I gave a short answer, then y'all replied with the long.
That's not what I said.
replies.
We said we were calling you out on something that's not true.
Yes.
And which is what?
That you said the whole govern situation.
All right, we already talked about this.
Like,
Scott,
No, I'm gonna forego my answer so I can finish this with him. I'll forego my answer. My answer is no. I wouldn't leave.
Okay, so we'll take some extra time out of your answer to keep talking about
Okay,
Mikey.
so what do you want to talk
so
about?
when you said you wanted to live off,
This is what it's like here,
is it like in
guys.
a house, or are you saying like you're just gonna like camp basically and like survival mode?
You like make your own house. You know, primitive living. You know, like
So it's like the question
just
we
living,
asked before
just living
that, like
primitive
yeah.
living.
like
You're not
surviving.
governed
It's
by
like surviving
anybody.
out in the wilderness.
Pretty much.
You bring your flint and steel. You bring your knife.
Yeah.
And you bring.
Make your own house. Like you know,
Yeah.
that's what I would want to do.
Okay.
That's what I would want to do.
All right.
That or live in Canada.
Okay.
There we go.
Because I've actually thought about this, and I've talked to Caroline about this. See, I think the United States is in a really rough spot, but I love America, and I know what it can be. Like, when we were kids, I felt like America was awesome, and that could have also just been, ignorance is bliss. We were kids. We didn't know everything that was going on.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I wouldn't leave, but if I did, I'd definitely go to, like, somewhere in Europe. Like, Norway, Sweden, like, somewhere. Because, like, a lot of those countries have a lot higher quality of life than we do.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like, I was talking to you about this the other day. Like, in dental school, they showed us, like, this chart that was for, like, health. And I can't remember exactly what was quoted on it and stuff. But basically, it was ranking, like, the countries based on their health and their health system.
Yeah.
And out of the, like, top 11 countries, it was, like, Great Britain, Spain, like, a bunch of wealthy countries, like, first world countries, not, like, third world. America was dead last.
Yeah.
Like,
I was just gonna say
out of all of
America's
them,
probably the last.
yeah, like, and in life expectancy, America's like 42nd. Like, there's 41 countries that live longer than we do, and a good amount of them have way less resources than we do.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what I worry about, because I do worry about, like, what you were kind of talking about, like, the government being corrupted, and, like, I firmly believe that there's people with way more money than we know about, like, people that, like, are actually the richest people in the world, but they don't want to be known, so they take their name off the Forbes 500 or whatever it is. And Elon Musk says, like, it says Elon Musk is the richest person in the world, but there's people that have more money than him that, like, tell the government what to do and make all the policies, like, own big pharma, like,
those are like big families.
Yeah, like, they own everything. Like, there's like we learned about this, or you actually weren't in that class, but there was there's a class called film study, and we learned about it. Like, there's like there's 6 companies that own like 90% of all the companies in the United States.
Yeah.
Like, all 90% of them fall under 6 massive companies.
Yeah.
Disney being one of them.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually crazy. And, like, I don't know why, and I don't know exactly what's going on, but, like, with the food that we talk about all the time, like, I really, really feel like it's, like, they're not trying to help people live as long as they can. Like, they want...
Food and, like, medication.
Yeah.
Like, are, like,
yes.
horrible in America.
I mean,
Absolutely.
look at there's more cancer rates now than there is
They
ever.
just give you something so you can slowly die instead of
exactly.
Like, with the cancer thing, I believe that there's not one cure for all cancer, because each cancer is different. I would bet you there is a cure for some types of cancers that they have not released, because you will make more money treating a person for a life than giving them whatever it is, whatever form, cure them on the spot.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
ever heard of Dr. Sebi?
No, who's Dr. Sebi?
He's a doctor that's, like, recommends people, like, certain stuff to have. They have
Is
cancer.
he, like, from the United States?
I don't know.
Is he out of the country?
Yeah, I think so. Well, he might be in the U.S. now, but he has a YouTube channel and he's a doctor.
Okay, so what does he say?
He'd be recommended, like, certain, like teas or, like, certain like things to take, like, if you have cancer, and, like, people actually, like,
take them and get better.
Yeah, like, gotten better. Like, shit's gone away for them, like, literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I wouldn't know. Like, as much as I know about science, I mean, like...
With diabetes, there's some people that live a certain way, and their diabetes was, like, cured, type 1. Like,
yeah, I remember you sending me that.
I remember you sending me that. On their own and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, that's, like, crazy, bro.
It is crazy.
That's crazy to think about.
Yeah. But, all right, so it's getting kind of late here. Evan's got to run out soon. So we're going to end it with what we are going to end it with every podcast, and we do a top 4 for 4TV. And so the top 4 today is, we've been talking about this like we want to go on a guy's trip, but we've been more talking about the U.S. Top 4 places anywhere in the world you want to go to visit, like, on a trip. Doesn't have to be a guy's trip. It can be with just you, your girlfriend, whoever. Just top 4 places in the world you'd want to go visit before you die.
Me go first?
I'll start with Scott, because you know what? I've been starting with you guys first. We'll start here first.
All right, I'm going to give you 4.
And they're going to be in no particular order?
Yeah, just because, like, there's a lot of spots that I obviously want to be able to see before I die, but I don't know if I have, like, a 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can give you 4 that's, like, for sure there's more that I want to see more than anything else.
Okay, so in there, but they're all tied? Or is there any of them that you're like, okay, like, I definitely want to visit this one more than this one?
Let me say them out loud and let me think about it.
Okay, so we'll let you say your 4, and then you can kind of rank them as a 1 through 4.
I'll say...
I got mine.
Okay, perfect.
Italy.
Yeah.
Italy? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is tough. So many places that you can go see.
Yeah.
There's like so many that pop into my head right away, but then I don't want to say one and then be like, yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Say Italy for sure. Greece.
Mm.
Greece is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Or, from what I've seen, it is
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah,
Obviously, I haven't experienced it.
yeah.
Italy, Greece. I feel like Paris would be cool.
This is crazy.
It's a lot of Europe, you know?
No, it's different. When you hear my list, you'll know why I said it was crazy.
Oh. I don't know about Paris, though. That's kind of just Italy, Greece. Come back to me. I got to think it too.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
Mikey, you said you have your 4, so
Yeah,
let's hear it.
so
Let me think it too.
the first one.
Number
You
1.
want to think? You said.
No, like
Oh,
you guys
You,
are
you,
gonna go.
go ahead.
My.
So number
fourth-
1.
no,
You want to
no.
go 4 to 1?
Yeah.
I like
Fourth
that.
would
Go
be
ahead.
Florida. 'Cause
Florida?
I've never been
Okay,
in the
okay.
United States. Second would be Turkey because I heard it's beautiful and I want to get my teeth done there.
Yep.
Third would be Syria because that's my dad's like
Yep.
hometown, so I would
You mean 2?
like to go see it.
2.
Oh yeah, 2. And then
Okay.
my number 1 would be Norway.
Okay.
Norway.
So you said Florida, you said Turkey, then you said Syria, and then you said Norway.
Yeah,
It's a solid list.
gotta see those lights. What are they
Yeah.
called?
The Northern Lights.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That would be
Always wanted to see
Those
that.
would be beautiful. I've never got to see them, but pictures.
You
Just
didn't see
pictures
him a
of them.
couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we had it in New Hampshire, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't in New
I
Hampshire.
didn't see it. I didn't
You
see
didn't
it.
get
but
to see it?
No,
It
I
was
didn't get to see it.
It was beautiful.
If you went to like Lake Massabesic, you saw it the best. I heard.
Yes. I didn't get to go up there, but I
No,
did get
that
to
would-
see it.
Okay, but you go ahead.
4th to 1st.
Yep.
Okay. Germany,
Germany,
Japan,
Japan.
Australia,
Okay.
Italy.
Okay.
Damn, I fucked up.
Why'd you fuck up?
Because I would take Florida out and put Japan.
Right?
Yeah.
You've mentioned Japan before.
Yeah, I would take Florida out.
My friend went there for 3 months for schooling. He wants
Japan?
to move. Yeah, he wants to move back.
One
and,
of my-
live there.
My girlfriend's best friend he was in the army or the Marines, and he
Mm.
was in Japan for like 6 months.
Oh.
And I haven't
I
got
feel like
to
it's
talk
such
to
a
him. 'Cause
vibe out there.
It could
Yeah.
be.
You
It's a
know?
very different lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
But did you figure out your last 2?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay.
Okay, that was my
That's
other
cool.
one. Yeah.
Hawaii's a great place.
Yeah,
Just think
Hawaii,
about-
Italy, Greece. Maybe something like Barbados or just Spain.
Okay. Valid.
If I had to rank them in order, though, I'd say Hawaii number 1. I really want to go to Hawaii.
Yep.
Greece 2, Italy 3, and then 4 probably Barbados/Spain.
Okay. Okay. So mine, I've thought about this. It's funny that when you were talking, you had a lot of mine in there. So 4 for me is Alaska, just because I've watched the Dude Perfect video when they went to Alaska with all their friends. It was the coolest thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Off grid.
Off grid.
Off-grid is crazy.
But it was so cool. Like they went like climbing a glacier.
Yeah.
Like it was just cool. Like shout out to Dude Perfect for that video, because that like for like if I do like a guys trip for like my bachelor party, I want y'all to bring me to Alaska. Like that is my place. I want to go.
I know this is a little off topic, but Antarctica would be crazy too.
Antarctica would be
Just, like,
crazy.
Just snow all around, just nothing.
You'd be you'd be so cool. Like, have you ever seen the videos of them getting ready to go outside in Antarctica?
Oh,
They
yeah.
put on like
Yeah,
7
yeah,
layers.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Like
Takes
it
a
takes you
while.
like an
And
hour
if
to
you
get
go on high
ready.
elevation too. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So number 4 is Alaska.
Yep.
Number 3, I'm saying France, because I like my family Champagne from France. Like I'd love to go to where like my family came from, like Champagne region, Paris. Like
Yeah.
I just want to go there. I think it would be
Yeah.
beautiful. Number 2 would be Greece, like Athens, Greece, like
Okay.
the ones right on the water. Like you
Yeah.
always see like those beautiful like Instagram videos from Greece. I think that would be awesome. And then number 1 for me is Italy. Like I think it would be
Yes,
so cool to go to like
absolutely.
Venice, Italy, like
Yep.
go down the canals, like
Yeah.
everything. But like a close number 5 for me is like Hawaii, or like I've already been to Punta Cana, but like another like tropical
Yeah.
like South Central American country, because like I think it's just really nice to be there, but I could not stay there. Like staying there for so long, like I'd get really sick of the
Yeah.
heat, and like also like in Punta Cana, especially if you're not on a resort, like it's wicked dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Well, Evan, we'll let you go so you can get out of here.
Okay.
Thank you, boys, for coming on the pod today. This is
Absolutely.
the first episode. Hopefully, we can pump out some more here in the near future. We want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Throw up the fours, boys. 4TV.
Gang.
Peace out.